Right here with us. Good evening, everyone. I can't tell you how much it means to me to be here. Not just saying PJ, but having PJ right here with us. To all those who are here with us, our president, our members of the diplomatic corps, all friends, family of PJ Patterson. We called him young, gifted, and black. For those of us who were really the first post-independence generation, it was not just a description of his physical attributes. He was the embodiment of the search for identity in an environment which at the time condemned everything that was black. You know, a confession. Even his afro was important to those of us who were at school. Because we used to take the picture and show the teachers who told us we could not come to school with the afro, to show them that an eminent person had one of those things called an afro. So from those days, we were adducing his name in evidence. But the identity went beyond the blackness crowned with an afro. We were intrigued that a young black man who had pulled up himself by his own bootstraps and had achieved excellence in a world that does not always honor meritocracy, that he was emerging as a legal luminary, an advocate extraordinaire, but he was willing to give up all of that for political service. Nearly 60 years later, we know that his choice was not just a career option, but a definition of who he is and what he stands for.
Leader Mark Golding and his People's National Party are facing criticisms on social media over the use of a chain on a supporter to signify their perceived oppression under the ruling Jamaica Labour Party. The JLP's Robert Morgan, who's also a cabinet minister, asked on Twitter who put chains on a black man and queried further how national heroes and anti-slavery advocates Sam Sharp and Paul Bogle would feel. Educate the Duns-branded school bag.
So there you have it, guys. I guess my video won't be showing today the raw truth, reading between the lines. So that the early video was one with Maxie Engelbert. So as she stated, was General Secretary under the People's National Party of the then President James Patterson administration. And yes, I remember that song Young, Gifted and Black and raising awareness of the darker skin culture that they too can dream and accomplish. And yes, I have my issues with Prime Minister Patterson and his stewardship over Jamaica, but how did we get here is the question I'm asking. In our technicality, how did we fall from grace? Whereas we are freedom fighters from Marcus Garvey, Nanny of the Maroon, Paul Bogle, George William Garden, Sam Shark, Norma Manley Bustamante, Taki, as it's written that Nanny brother Kojo, Kwahu, Akompong, and there's so many others that fight for where we are. That this is the image we want to support and accept to bring in. And he's sitting right there beside Patterson and Patterson 90th birthday activity. Or do we fall from grace like that? Or in Jamaica, the land that is known, as I'm repeating from a previous video, well documented for the fierceness in fighting for equality. And we're on our way under Honorable Dr. Michael Holness and Jamaica Holness for the economical freedom that Norman Manley of the People's National Party asked for. He said, in this generation we fought for political freedom. And after political freedom in 1962 or the early 1900s, the 20th century, the right to vote, we are right now on the tip of it to get our financial our economical freedom. It's a great accomplishment. That's what Norman Manley of the People's National Party asked this generation to do. And we are a young nation in terms of our finding our way political independence. We do not have any workers or say slaves where the country could benefit tremendously like what America and those slave driver countries. And it's like a country give a state I make. So all we get here where somebody whose ancestors used to own slaves can stand and create an image like this. And as the previous video I put, Jamaica is not a slavery state. Jamaica is like a chicken back country. Jamaica is like a round robin for dance country. Up E mighty race. So how did we get here? How did we fall from grace? That this man have a chance of being the Prime Minister of Jamaica. When all it took was for 8 individuals in Parliament to stand up and let the Governor General know that they no longer have faith in him and would like to replace him. They did not. They did not. They did not. A simple task the members of Parliament of the People's National Party did not do. The same money it took from the back of hard-working Jamaicans, when that same party civil Jamaica to his knee, that's the same money he took and bought the People's National Party and just sit there with him in Parliament and allow him to create images like this. To say we are lower than who we are. As the mayor said in the video earlier, we are less than what we can get. That's the less we deserve. We are lower than who we are, as what Natalie said in her video, the piece of clip I have in this video. He promised the people in the party workers that he's going to give them money. It did not happen. And I suspected that he promised those members of Parliament things. I don't know if he promised them British citizenship. It's an assumption. I don't go off an assumption. Something he promised them, let them sit there and accept it. I look at the video when he went to the budget debate with the no budget, the no plan budget, the figureless budget, the opposition run with it. And that's the thing. He wants to create things like point 2 and run with the point 2 budget. He came to Parliament with a run with it point 2, 2.0. Sorry, not point 2. A run with it 2.0. Like the same man he replaced his parliamentary seat for in South St. Andrew, Omar Davis, the gang finance minister who run with it just to win an election. He came with a run with it budget and I was waiting for the Prime Minister to flag the gate to put up this piece. You could see the look on Miss Daly's face. Sitting behind him. You could hear the words. Nobody picked that up. She said, what is him coming, man? What is him coming now? I have to look at the video again. They know within the circle he's not capable and he's not ready. They know. Go and watch the video again. And you're going to hear her saying, and what is him coming now? When the government MP were laughing at him because his explanation is it wasn't really a budget. It was a 5-year plan. How did we come to this, guys? How did we fall from grace? That we can have somebody like this. He must be shunned. As when I tell you, go and watch Natalie video 411. The video when you talk about less than where you are. Please subscribe to her. It is a despicable act in that video. It's a despicable act in this set piece, this skit, and the still visual that we're seeing here. It just for the sake of this, and not only for the fact that the Prime Minister, Dr. Honorable Andrew Holness, is doing a great job, but for if you really for what he has done so far since joining politics in Jamaica and since running as and since the opposition leader and running to be Prime Minister. If there's a moment where there should be a wipeout, this is the moment. A strong message must be sent to Mark Golding to say never in the history you think you can come to Jamaica and do something like this. And again, guys, watch Maxine Henry piece at the start of the video when she spoke about Mr. Patterson, young, gifted, and black. That is what we have in the Prime Minister Andrew Holness, who is about to accomplish normal, manly dream of economical independence. And you're going around talk about, oh no, you're running around with like chicken without egg cutting ribbon as if you accomplished something. Do you guys forget the COVID years? And all is leadership in the COVID years why you won the election or we did? And that's another point that the liberals don't talk about. No, you're talking about a man that won what 49 seats. Now in a struggling economy. The JP, he won the last 2 elections with what? 30-something seats. You know what is now to expand to almost 10 more seats that you have to cater to and they're trying to retain the millions that it costs, because you have 10 more seats that you want from obviously the People National Party members, and usually it is factual that these seats are not taken care of because they are handout. People are used to handout there. You know, the physical infrastructure is not taken care of. There's more people expecting that they vote for JLP, better hospital care, better hospital infrastructure, better hospital medical devices. There are more people expecting more. So it's more pressure on the JLP to do more. And I think the JLP rise to the occasion. And the Prime Minister Andrew Holness. Let's speak facts. But I'm going to close this video. Again, please guys, before I close it, like, share, subscribe. Please subscribe. I don't know. I see the subscribe numbers. To me, they're impressive. I don't know if there could be more. But please subscribe and like and comment. But we have to send a strong message. And what I wanted to remind the guys again, as I wanted to put in some videos of some utterance. There was an old video going around, which a guy is saying what you could spend with whatever banknote it is, you could have get it for 5 things or 4 things. No, you could get it for 5. It doesn't make sense. I run long video, but the point is, you know, these videos just like the protesters at Euro Circle about Dennis Chung appointment to the FID. The point I'm trying to make is that do not let these people vote for you. Do not let these people vote for you. So I decided to just show my face for a minute. And I'm closing this video. Again, like, share, subscribe. Video to watch. There's a choice to be made. I understand people vote for different reasons. To me, the choice is very clear. But I understand people vote for different reasons. So I'm telling you guys, go out there, do not let these people vote for you. Get off the bed. Get off the fence. Get out there and go vote. Do not let people who don't understand the issues ask questions. Even the opposition leader was saying that, and former Prime Minister Michael Mann was saying that. Ask questions. You guys are not understanding the importance of the economical gain. I'm going to clock out now. Yeah. Sorry, it's my co-worker for me to clock out. The economical gain that is being made and how important. If you're in your household and you do not have the money to take care of your household, you feel as a parent. Sometimes kids don't know how they're poor until they get older, but you, the parent, know how you struggle to keep the household going. And the only way you could do better is if you get a better paying job, or you increase, or overtime. But that's what the government is doing, getting more money in your coffee. You get more money in your pocket, you can take care of your household more. The government is trying to, not in the sense of getting more money in your pocket, but lowering the debt. When you lower the debt, you have more space, more spending space, where you can spend more on the country. It's the economics of what's going on is very important. Don't be angry that struggling this and listen what the PMP is saying, and then we go about to giving somebody like what they're going to the KSAMC money, the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation. That when you're going there and they're taking out the money to giving out to people for this and that, and then the street lights not being fixed, the road not being paved, and stuff that the local government is responsible for is not being done. You know, think about when you have your credit card, your bills. What it feel like when you have a credit card bill and your balance is sky high, or it feel good when you lower the balance on that bill. When you lower the balance on your credit card bill, you have more money in your pocket you can spend on your family and your cakes. That's what it's all about. Again, closing this video, I said it so many times. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you on the flip side again.